Virgo, welcome. Virgo, this is your love... Oh shit, I almost dropped a card, sorry. Virgo, this is your love reading for the next 7-ish days, and it is timeless. Virgo, I got some new decks. So I created 2 mega decks of love and relationship oracle cards. Now, they do contain some negative cards, but you know what? I'm doing this on purpose. I've been reading a lot. I'm always trying to, I watch other tarot readers and I read up on, oh wow. Huh, interesting. I got 2 decks, but I've been shuffling the hell out of them, but it feels like they're separating back out or something weird. Anyway, and so I'm a student, and I hear things like, these tarot readers are always only, you know, rainbows and sunshine and flowers and, you know. Well, a lot of us are, you know, semi-spiritual people who we want to talk about learning lessons and healing and growing and becoming more spiritual and happiness and learning and, you know, healing, learning the lessons, right? But this is real life. And especially in love and relationships, it can get messy. So I'm incorporating these oracle decks. I will let you know that if there are negative cards, and there are negative / real life, whatever you want to call them, and positive cards, I'm always going to end with the positive cards in a bright future. That's just who I am. Okay? So, my little speech. Let's pull some oracle cards and get going on your reading, Virgo. We have promiscuous, sleeps around, a hot, some of the typos kill me, sleeps around, free for all, sleeps with your man. Okay, so you could have a friend who is promiscuous who's trying to get your partner. We have emotional intelligence. We have moving on, thank you next. Oh, I'm only going to do 3 from that. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Some of these decks have really good energy and messages, and then they have typos, and I'm just enough of a school teacher personality that it bugs the, you know what, out of me, but what are you going to do? Okay. Okay, my next mega deck, and we have, I am grateful for this spiritual lesson. I will wait for a sign from you. You are so easy to see through. Okay, and let me pull, Virgo, let me pull the tarot. Now, I want you to know, life is a journey, right? I mean, every day, what are we on? We're on a journey. Life is a journey. So, for this particular story scenario, I could be getting a snapshot of it before it happens. I could be getting a snapshot of it in the beginning, or the middle, or the end. So, however this resonates, and if it doesn't resonate, it could be something in the future. So just keep it, you know, in the back of your mind. Because I've seen a lot of comments that people will be like, I thought it wasn't my story, but, you know, 6 months later, I remembered that reading and I went back and it was totally my story. I just didn't know it was at the time. So a lot of times these readings can help you to look at things a different way, give you a glimpse into the future perhaps, help you to see, help you to learn the lesson. So let's see what's going on here, Virgo. We have the King of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords. Virgo, let's see. I feel like someone played you and they want to come back. It's what I feel like, first of all, Virgo. I feel like there was some type, maybe it was cheating behavior. We have the promiscuous card. Or just someone with a immature, childish, like if they didn't cheat on you, they like to make you jealous. I'm just getting like an immature, childish energy here. Okay? And I feel like I don't know. I feel like you saw through them pretty quickly. I really do, Virgo. I don't feel like this went on for long. With the Eight of Pentacles, I do feel like you really tried. But I don't know. I feel like you just really got their number. What's the saying? You saw their number. You saw what was going on pretty quickly. I feel like it could have been kind of sexual. I feel like, I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't feel like there was a lot of substance. I feel like you did really try to work on it, but you kind of saw there wasn't much substance. And with the Eight of Swords, I feel like this person was kind of a gaslighter and kind of tried to play on any insecurities that you might have. Trying to get a rise out of you. Right? That's what I feel. You saw through them. With the Six of Pentacles, what I'm hearing is they were not capable of mature, balanced give and take. They were a manipulator, pretty much. I feel like they used sex. They were a manipulator. And I feel like things were not balanced. So this card either could be giving us the message there needed to be balance, there was not balance. This person did not know how to give. I don't think they even knew how to take. I think that's what this card is saying. There was no reciprocal give and take. This person didn't know how to give real love because they didn't have it for themselves. They didn't know how to accept love because they didn't have it for themselves. They could not love, unfortunately. And I feel like it didn't really tear you up. I feel like you learned the lesson pretty quickly. Okay. And you moved on. Thank you. Next. This Six of Cups, I feel like this person could try to come back. You know, this could be they could be kind of trying to go back and forth and come back. You may even question your decision. 2 sixes here. You may question your decision. Maybe you kind of feel sorry for them. You kind of think, maybe if I would have worked with them. Interesting. 2 sixes, 2 eights. But you see, they really need healing. And you're not a nurse. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. Virgo, this is kind of short but sweet, but here's the deal. You're grateful for the spiritual lesson of emotional intelligence. I feel like this person used sex to kind of move things along faster than they should have gone. And, you know, being human, you probably went for it thinking, hey, you know, this is how relationships go. But I feel like you've learned a lot. And what's beautiful is this emotional intelligence card is like 2 old people walking along arm in arm. And it's like this, I'm just seeing the dichotomy, the difference of the young, insecure, unhealed, immature energy and the emotional intelligence. And it's like you were kind of involved in this, but you just saw right through them. But the beautiful thing is you didn't take it personally. I don't even see you being angry at this person. I feel like you're like, wow, you really learned the spiritual lesson of this person needs to heal. And you may have said, look, you got a lot of work to do. You need to heal. And it could have really pissed this person off. But you're telling Spirit, thank you. And also for the next relationship, I'm going to wait for a sign from you. Virgo, I just see you as being interested in having something real. Like you're not a player. You're moving on. Thank you. Next. So I feel like this person may try and come back and forth and try and still manipulate you. But you see what's going on. You're moving on. You've learned the lesson. And then finally, we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new start for you. And you're a Virgo, you like stability, you like security, you're solid. And this is a new solid start. And it being right underneath the emotional intelligence, I love that. Okay? I love that. Slow and steady. I'm moving on. I learned the lesson. I'm not even mad. But I'm going to kind of wait for a sign from Spirit next time. But I know it's going to be a lot easier for me to see through people's motivations. Like you can't even be mad at this person. This is their MO with everyone. So Virgo, I'm kind of impressed. I don't think this took very long. I don't think maybe like even 6 months and you kind of saw this person's number and you were like, this is not for me. But you are promised a new solid start. Okay? And I got to tell you, Spirit has your back. I don't know how spiritual you are, but I just want you to know that you are being watched over, you're being guided, and you will receive a sign for the next person. And you know what? I know that I believe many, if not all of these cards probably have the rose on it. But I want to tell you, look for roses. If you're a feminine, this person will give you roses. If you're a masculine, you may find yourself buying this person a rose, and then you'll flash back to this reading and be like, oh, this is the person. Will you end up with the next person forever and blah, blah, blah? And I don't know. But we have the message that the next person will be more solid and that you have at least learned this lesson. And you won't be kind of drawn in by this manipulative, you know, we got to kiss a few frogs, right? And you kissed a frog and you learned the lesson, and now you're ready to move on to the next relationship and the next lesson. So Virgo, thank you so much for joining. Thumbs up and subscribe if you will, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.